Legacy is a game that has been out for 4 years, which is surprisingly longer than Pokemon Brick Bronze actually existed. Yes, Loomian Legacy has existed for longer than Pokemon Brick Bronze, which understandably will make some of us forget some places that have been made in the game, since this game has been out for a pretty long time. And honestly, nowadays no one's really visiting these places in Loomian Legacy. So today we're gonna be going back to 5 places that you guys forgot that existed in the game. I'm someone who used to play Loomian Legacy the moment I woke up until the moment I went to bed. However, nowadays I am playing Loomian Legacy probably once a week or once every other week because there's not really much to do. So it took me a while to think about these places. And let's start it off by going to a place that most of you guys probably haven't been there in years. To get to this place, you want to teleport to Rally Ranch and then take the Route 7 gate. Upon entering Route 7, there's a lot of different things here. We have a bridge, a highway, the junkyard, the electric plant, some buildings over there, and is that a porta potty? No, this is not a porta potty. This is actually an elevator that will take us to Vanta Corp Vault, which is the place where we encounter a Mudagon. This starts with a nice animation of the elevator going down, and then this amazing cinematic building of the place itself. The lights basically turn on, and now we're down here in a place that honestly feels so surreal. This is pretty much where Dr. Vanta used to do experiments, and eventually he ended up creating Mudagon. This place was released on August of 2020, which is over 3 years ago. And honestly, the place is a little bit scary, and it's simply just something amazing overall. I'm getting a little creeped out from being here, so let's just take the elevator up and let's go over to the second place. Getting to this place is actually pretty simple. You can just geo-hop there, and the first thing that'll appear will be itself. This is known as the UMV. Even though a lot of you guys have been playing Loomian Legacy and haven't forgotten about the UMV, let's be realistic. When was the last time you went down into the UMV and did a UMV dive? I cannot even remember mine. I think I've had this free dive ready for a couple of months now, and the UMV is simply an amazing piece of architecture, an amazing piece of work. You can see all the scientists here studying the petrolith, and you can see the UMV about to go underwater over here as well. And I really liked that Loomian Legacy ended up using this place for a Vari update back in the day, but since this place has not been touched and it's sort of forgotten by a lot of the Loomian Legacy community, we might as well cover this place now that we're down here. Inside the UMV, there is this big door over here that we open after finding certain pieces, and upon entering it, we find a dead Cephalops. This is probably something surreal that Loomian Legacy has. The fact there's the corpse of a dead Loomian over here, super duper creepy and super ominous, but honestly it looks amazing. The crystals are cool and the lore behind it is simply extravagant. The next place that I'm going to be talking about, when this place was released, everyone, and when I mean everyone, I mean literally everyone, used to grind this place 24/7. A lot of people thought that this was going to be the next revolutionary thing in the game. People were just having a lot of fun and were very much enjoying this location in the game. However, since the game hasn't been popular in such a long time, it appears that a lot of people have forgotten that this place exists in the game, and in order to get to it, we must enter Sephrite City. Upon entering Sephrite City, this is a very interesting city as there's a little bit of everything happening. But we must go to the Battle Theater, and in the Battle Theater, this place was actually added in a future update, a Vari update as well. You guys probably already know what I mean now. We're talking about the Gym Rats. The Gym Rats is the only Loomian Legacy gym that exists in the game, and honestly there's a decent amount of equipment over here. You have the squat rack over here, you got some dumbbells over here, you got some benches for bench pressing. This dude is pressing, let's see, probably a 35 pound. Yo, he's pressing 70 pounds right there. Honestly, good for him. This dude's probably lifting 20 pounds in each hand, super seamless. Bro, people in Loomian Legacy are ripped. And of course, you got the punching bag over here, which is simply awesome. I don't know, maybe if Loomian Legacy is bored, they can add a minigame where you can just basically use the bench press or use the squat rack or maybe the dumbbells over here. I think honestly I would enjoy that. And why is there a huge fan over there? I'm gonna have to talk to the Loomian Legacy builder and request him to do some changes to the Gym Rats. But pretty much the people really enjoyed the Gym Rats because of this thing, the heavy bag. The heavy bag is pretty much a bag that you just punch. It's very funny, I know. And the purpose of the heavy bag was 2 things. 1, evolve your Vari into a Rosolin, and 2, earn some amazing Lumi Boost tokens upon beating this thing with simply 1 shot. When this came out, it didn't take the Loomian Legacy community much to figure out how to beat it in 1 shot. So I guess you can see the Loomian Legacy community knows what they're doing in the gym. Okay, enough gym talk, I'm sorry. Let's go to the most recent Loomian Legacy addition to the map and visit one of the most forgotten places in this location. We're here at the Atlantean City Entertainment District. I can already imagine some of you guys going to the comment section right now and saying, Armenti, this is not a forgotten place, but honestly for me, this is a forgotten place because I haven't been here in a month. Let's talk about the Lucky Wheel, the place where you can get a free thing in Loomian Legacy every single day that you play the game. Honestly, I think this place became irrelevant the moment they added a Lucky HD NPC to it, but pretty much the whole purpose of this place is to go in, talk to this dude over here. He's gonna spin the wheel, give you a prize, and that's pretty much just going to be it. There has been this question mark prize here for almost 2 years ever since this place released, and maybe one day Loomian Legacy will finally reveal what the question mark thing is, but up to this date, we have no idea what the silly little question mark thing will give. I honestly think that the Lucky Wheel place is an amazing concept that the game added. However, with not much people playing the game and the prices being sort of repetitive, there is not really much to do in this place, so it will make sense as to why a lot of people have forgotten about it. So far in this video, we've covered a total of 4 different places that you guys probably forgot about, which now takes us to the 5th place that you guys have no idea that currently exists in Loomian Legacy, and that is located way back into the start. Let's take it back to my roots, take it back to where it all began, and back to Midas Town. Midas Town is a pretty simple place. You have the blue house over here where you live, you have the Loomian Laboratory over here where you spend all your life savings trying to get Gamma starters, you have a cute little pond here, the Route 1, and then you have the most forgotten place in the history of Loomian Legacy known as the cave. I feel that no one really has any idea about the Loomian Legacy cave because this is just a small detail of the game itself. I mean, you play the game, you go to the cave, and you don't ever touch the cave again. My favorite part about the Midas Town cave is that everyone surprisingly has no idea where it's located, despite taking up literally 30% of Midas Town itself. This used to be a running meme in the community and something that actually used to happen all the time where new players couldn't find this place, but honestly I really don't know how they can miss this. It's pretty much so simple to find, and overall it makes sense that people forgot about the cave because it's just a small tiny detail. Now that we finished with the list, let's talk about an honorary mention that I didn't want to include in the list because I didn't feel that it had so much importance as the other place, and the place that I'm about to talk about is known as Colossa Chops. To think of it, I just noticed this amazing graphic in the title of Colossa Chops eating some ramen. Dang, that looks good. I honestly feel that Colossa Chops is an amazing underrated restaurant, and it's kind of disappointing in a sense that after finishing the story, there's not really much you can do in this place. I mean, you cannot even talk to the NPCs inside of it, and this place is pretty much just a dead zone with nothing else to do. Loomian Legacy, if you're watching this video, please, I will write NPC dialogue for free to literally every single NPC located in this restaurant. I honestly feel that Colossa Chops is a very slept on underrated place in the game, and it shouldn't really be this way because the place itself looks amazing and it really deserves some love. With all that being said though, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Armenti and we lit.